I am live. Oh, there you go. What time is it? I wonder if they suggest me this one. Probably not. Nope. I was like 2 minutes late. All right. One thing I'd have to do first. Shaker. Ice in said shaker. Tequila. We're going by feeling on this. Triple sec. And lime juice. Do one whole lime, see how that ends up being. And shake it, shake it, shake it. Highball glass, sort of. Lime on the rim. Salt rimmed. strain this into here. Find out that we didn't make enough. It's all right, though. And garnish lime. And there it is, margarita. Rest in peace to Jimmy Buffett. Yep. That's actually pretty good. That would really get me drunk. Hey, welcome to Margaritaville, right? So, let's talk ribs. What do you say? Yeah, Rain. I know. YouTube, yell at him. If it was up to me, I'd be suggested to everybody. But let's talk ribs. So I just put them in the wrap, foil wrap. I put some honey. I put some actually Frank's Red Hot because I don't have sriracha. I put the 3 rubs that I use in the beginning to do the rub, and a little bit of vermouth this time, dry vermouth, just to see. And you'll notice that there's a lot of that. I do it way differently on the competition in that case, because tonight we are going to make the Kansas style or Kansas City style sauce to go basting it at the end and cooking it on. The sauce is actually not cooked. I just mix it together, and then when I put it on the ribs, I turn it on the hot, over the hot coals, so that that's the way it gets cooked, pretty much. It's a new thing, just trying it out, couple of things about ribs. First of all, you go online, you see the 3-2-1 method, you see the 4-6-9 method, you see the 45-24-38 method. Don't get confused by that. Just don't. It's not about temp. It's not about anything like that. It's about feeling and looks. I can show you right now. This is the way they looked when they went in the wrap. If you can see that, see that pull back on the bones right there. That's what you want. See the color? That's actually the back side. Hope you can see that, but if you can't, I'll try to put it up again. But that's what you want to see. And the feeling as far as it bending is it got some flex to it. It's got too much flex to it. Now, for shits and giggles, I did temp it before I wrapped it, and it was around the thickest spot was around 156, 160, if you're wondering. Because you can do it that way if you want, but I normally don't. I normally look at it and say it's time to wrap, and it just so happens that it's like 3 hours into the smoking. And, so you can go by all that, but it's not necessary. It's just go by feeling, go by the looks of it, go by how you think it's going to be, go by how you want it. It has nothing to do with anything else. I like ribs falling off the bone, but technically that's not really a competition rib. And I really try to cook ribs to competition no matter what. It's just the way I roll. It's the way I roll. So, and after I wrap it, I mean, we probably got an hour left of cooking. Maybe. Probably somewhere around there. And then it comes time to put the sauce on. So it's really 3, 2, 1 is kind of, you can try to follow that, but it doesn't always work that way. Different ribs, different temperatures on like the Weber grill jumps around a lot. My smoker inside keeps that perfect temperature all the way through, no matter what. The Weber grill does not. So it'll be a different thing. And you'll find, though, that I almost do the same thing as far as time on the Weber grill that I do on that smoker. It's pretty damn close. The only times that I really check the temperature is right at the end. And that's just to make sure I'm at 207 to 209, somewhere around there. You go above that, you're falling off the bone, and they're not going to be competition ribs. You're going to hand the judge a bunch of meat with no bone. You can hand him a bare bone and a bunch of meat. But, don't get me wrong, I like it that way. But that's not a competition style rib. As far as flavor goes, do your own thing. I mean, I use some stuff, Sweet Preacher, and some just regular pork rub, and I actually use Guga's rub on this one just to see, because it's a sweeter rub. Probably going to taste good, but use whatever rub you like. Make your own if you want. Same thing with sauce. Make your own. Use a store-bought. If you like it and you can't recreate it or make it better, then use what's there. And one last final point with the ribs. We get a lot of people talking shit. Oh, I'd come there and blow y'all away. My ribs are the best. To that, I say, put your money where your mouth is. Or shut the hell up. That's right. Put up or shut up. If you think you can make some ribs, come prove it. I know a lot of people on this thing, they come to this rib off that I go to and they try to prove it. They put their work in, they put it all in, and they try to make the best ribs. They try to beat everybody there. Everybody does every time they go there. And that's the thing. If you're not going to go there and you're going to say that your ribs are the greatest and you never make ribs, I say, put your money where your mouth is. Period. So that's about all for ribs for now. There might be a couple more tidbits I'll add in. And the food is food. And so let's go over this. Kansas City. Y'all know Kansas City is in Missouri. Or Missouri, whatever you want to call it. It's actually right on the border between Kansas and Missouri. The reason why it's Kansas City, Missouri, is because at the time that it was created as a city or a town, they called it actually City of Kansas. And since Kansas was not ratified as a state yet, and Missouri was, it was Kansas City, Missouri. So some people there from there will kind of tell you that there's two Kansas Cities. One that is Kansas, one that's Missouri. So that's why it's a little confusing. If you look it up, there's a lot about it, but that's what it is. So don't think I'm not still doing Kansas, because I am. Because especially tomorrow, when I do some good old chili and cinnamon rolls. That's what they tell me. But I got dried chilies from Hannaford. You know, somebody told me once, go to Hannaford. They got all kinds of different selections. And I said, So I went there last week to get that yam and ham. Is that last week? Maybe 2 weeks ago. But anyways, I saw dried ancho peppers. I saw dried guajillo, that pepper. And I went there today and picked up 4 different types of dried pepper or chilies so that I can actually toast up those chilies and make a paste and make a chili, an actual chili with actual peppers, instead of just taking that chili powder. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I will add a little bit of the chili powder, but yeah, it's nice to have them fresh, dried ingredients. I say fresh and then dried. And so I don't know if there is such a thing as fresh and dried all at once, but hey, it's real. It's real chilies. It's not manufactured into a powder. So you're not going to want to miss that. Yeah, Rain. Yeah, I know. Mine hurt for a little bit. I can still feel the spot, but pretty sure mine were only bruised, which is good. I kind of like that over having broken ribs. Broken ribs suck. But I got to get up and go. Maybe next weekend I'll get up there on Friday. Oh, and by the way, I'm wearing my best Florida Keys outfit for Jimmy Buffett as well. Just saying. I don't know if there's such a thing. Hey, it's the Adirondacks. We're just a bunch of dumb hicks up here. We don't know. Just kidding. Just kidding. We're not that dumb. We are hicks, though. Sorry. We are hicks. As opposed to hillbillies or rednecks. Hey, Phil, XM's messaging you. So, and I got another thing, another experiment. I have to, when I get the ribs, I have to square off the ends. On the one end, I took off just a little bit, and it was nothing. It wasn't really that good. It was a lot of fatty, and I tossed that. I know. Maybe you're going to say I wasted it, but whatever. But the other end, I'm trying to do without wrapping, and you can see the pullback on those bones. That's pretty nice looking right now. And I'll bet you that's close to being done. So maybe a little snack before the whole thing comes out. Let's see what the temp is on that. Ooh. 200. 201. Stalling. 202. 203. Stalling. 20. Boy. Almost 202 there. That's almost done. And that tells me the whole rack is a little bit farther behind that. But it's wrapped now, so it's probably going a little quicker. So we're going to give it about 20 minutes-ish, and then we're going to check the temp on that. In the meantime, let's make this sauce, right? Hey. I'm going to switch cameras too. This is a pretty simple sauce. It'll probably last for, I don't know, hopefully like a week. Close to that. Probably put it on anything from chicken to, I wouldn't put it on beef, but whole pork or beef, yeah, sure. Now, there's one ingredient here. Yeah, camera's glitching a little bit, isn't it? I don't know, it's glitchy. Glitchy. I can see it being glitchy. As long as you can still hear me, I guess I don't care for now. Oh. But, anyways. Okay, glitchy. Yep. Anyways, this sauce consists of tomato sauce, tomato paste, molasses, a little bit of dark brown sugar. We're going to go in with a little bit of hot sauce just to spice it up just a little bit. because I only got Frank's Red Hots on there. So I need to go a little bit there. And this ingredient, which I hardly ever use, if ever, I don't think I've ever used it actually. And you're gonna be like, oh no, it's artificial. Yeah, man, probably a little bit artificial, sure. I'll give you that, but we're gonna try it, and that's liquid smoke. So here we go. First, we take this can here, dump in tomato sauce, toss that. Get our paste. Kansas City style sauce is it's smoky, sweet, heat, thick. I think we're gonna need a bigger bowl. Yeah, let me get a bigger bowl. Mark's going with my idea, huh? Mark, are you watching my live? I mean, let's make a toast. Okay, let me mix this together first. I think Mark just sent me pictures of probably a margarita. I wouldn't doubt it. Because I mentioned it to him that I was going to do this. So, now, here, I'm not going to add a lot of this sugar. About that much. And about that much molasses. What? Captain, she's breaking up. Probably got the hot sauce sitting too close to it. Yeah. Margaritas, you say? Yep. Yes. Yes, Mark. I kind of figured you were going with that. Yes, yes. Absolutely. So we'll do again here shortly. Let me whip together the sauce real quick. If I can get. Not only is it artificial smoke, harder fuck to get open. Sorry, I swear I know. We're going. Jeez. Yeah, it's still sketching, isn't it? I don't know what happened to the camera. I don't know if it is the camera or if it's a connection or what. That's about it for that. Now, this sauce, this hot sauce, I'm going to go about like that and see what happens, right? That brown sugar is so sticky sometimes. Now you can see what I'm doing here. Basically, your sweet, tomatoey, thick, sweet, a little bit heat. It's probably all downright good sauce, right? Right, I thought so. Now, since the camera is sketching all over the place, let me go switch cameras. There, enough with that glitchy shit. I don't know, I'll have to work on that at a later date. Maybe tomorrow. So anyways, cheers to Mark, Jimmy Buffett. And let me make another one. See, this is one of those things with ice. You gotta pour out the melted stuff every time. All right, tequila. Triple sec. Lime juice. Now, last one, I don't know if I had yet. I think I can add another half line. Just cause. Yeah, that's yep. Sweet, tomatoey, a little bit smoky. We'd actually added another dash or two with that. And that hot sauce is just coming through. I think that's bourbon. Because I didn't make enough to fill my glass the last time, we're gonna go here. It was close, but yeah. That hot sauce is just coming through just enough. That's perfect. That is perfect. So here we go. Into the glass. Okay. New thing I learned this week. Or last week, I think. But he's got you got the patron, Mark. See if both of them answer. What's going on? You got patron, but I got Jose Cuervo. So I don't know if Zeke's answering his phone, but I figured I'd call you, and we do a
toast to Jimmy Buffett.
A toast to Jimmy Buffett, sure. Here, I'll put myself there. I'm on video now.
There we go. Am I on video or not?
Not yet.
Let's see. How do I? There it is.
There you go. Hey guys, what's up? I'm talking to Mark, the guy from the fishing video, which is going to be the 18th.
Yeah. 18th. Yep.
Yeah. I'm trying to make a video for that too. But here it is, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers to Jimmy Buffett.
Jimmy Buffett. Oops.
So the R&D staff said I should have made hamburgers. Cheeseburger, whatever, yeah.
Instead of ribs?
You know what I mean, cheeseburgers in paradise. And then Jimmy Buffett song?
Cheeseburger in paradise.
Yeah.
That's the first one I thought of, too.
The first one I thought was the margarita, definitely.
Margarita Joe.
But I called the group, so Zeke didn't answer.
I know. Didn't answer. If he did, he'd be over there on the other side.
Yeah. But yeah, it's sad to hear, but everybody gets old. When we went to Florida.
I read an article just a little bit ago. They said it was complications with skin cancer.
Skin cancer, huh? Yeah. Something about living in Florida.
Yeah.
Probably.
All your life.
Yeah. But yeah, when we were in Florida, Mark and I were joking about going down to the Keys and trying to go bar to bar to find Jimmy Buffett. That was part of our goal.
That option is gone now, Brucey.
Yeah. It's too bad. But we'll cheers them again. How about that?
Cheers.
Cheers, buddy. The Jimmy Buffett.
Oh yeah. I heard that today and was like, and then the R&D staff said, you should make some margaritas. And I went, I ran to the store to get some limes real quick. That's actually all I needed because I had everything else. Had it sitting in my, I got stuff sitting in that pantry in there that I don't really drink. I got almost a whole bar in there.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, of course not. Not when it's all of a sudden, hey.
And I'm like, that's going to take me forever to drink that tequila.
Yeah. Yeah, and you got like I said, you got the Patron. That's some good stuff. I like that stuff. You can drink that straight, and it's not bad. The Jose is a little rough straight. But.
Well, tequila straight.
Yeah. I had some stuff.
I gave up using a Wimp kit with tequila shots when I was probably 18 years old.
Right. Yeah, I had some a while back. It was expensive, and it was smooth as hell though. You could just drink it. Didn't matter.
Yeah.
That was probably Patron Silver.
375 milliliters, $31.
Yeah. What is this stuff? I don't know. Is it $5? No, it's a little bit more than that. But hey, I got something else for you. I'll be right back, guys. So, what do you say we do a shot of this?
Oh, yeah, baby.
Okay.
You got yours? Yeah. I know you got some.
Well, Brucey, that's what started my trip to the liquor store. We ran out.
Yeah. It's easy to run out of this shit, isn't it?
Oh, man.
These ribs are probably just about done. So.
Did you see our new kitty?
Yeah. Orange.
Yeah. He'll be coming camping with us.
Nice. Cool. I don't use a shot glass, by the way.
Oh, you just drink out of the bottle?
Oh, yeah. Well,
You're home alone. You can get away with that.
I'm on my own, so it's kind of,
Oh, that's fun. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right.
And cheers to you guys at home, too. Yeah, I've been drinking this with the R&D staff, and XM's always like, you gotta drink as long as we do, and they got like double shots, triple shots of screwdriver. I'm like, I can't drink for that long with that stuff.
Oh my god.
Then it goes real quick too. But anyways, I figured I'd call you up and make a formal cheers and everything else. So
Absolutely.
I guess I gotta get back to this live thing. I've almost got some ribs done here. So
All right. Enjoy.
Yep.
We gotta
You
find
too.
something for dinner too.
yeah, love you guys. See ya.
See you later, buddy.
Rosie, night.
That was a bang, wasn't it? Okay, guys, we gotta move all this alcohol out of the way and put this stuff right back inside because that's done. Phew. Oh, yeah. Somebody beeping. All right. Look at this. Well, that thing looks like a dinosaur thing. It actually looks really good, though. I'm gonna say. I'm gonna take some of the sauce. I'm gonna put it right on that, just like that. Just like I'm painting. I'm gonna let that sit like that. Oh, I might as well check the temp of this whole rack here. Oh yeah, she's done. Now, guys, this is an important part. I'm gonna say this to you because this is something that the normal person ain't gonna think about. Same thing with any other meat. I mean, not so much that you have to do it a lot, like for a long time, but you gotta let them ribs rest a little bit. Just for a little bit. So while they're resting, I'm gonna go over there and make sure the R&D staff is all right. Yeah, that's. I wonder what the temp is on that little thing. I gotta check it first. Sauce kind of cool down though. Looking at 201 there, 193 there. 202, 203. It feels really nice and tender though. It does feel good. But we're gonna let this sit here for a little bit. Then we're gonna break it out. And we're gonna do the whole sauce thing and everything else. I temped that, it went right up to 209 real quick. Just to tell you. So it's probably good. Right here. Look at it. Just look at it. Just look at it. Code happy. Happy, happy, happy. Happy. Happy, happy, happy. Happy, happy, happy. Happy, happy, happy. I got this today. I'll tell you how it works in about 3 minutes. All right, guys, if I did a product review, I would say that thing works fucking great. Yeah. I would say that actually looks awesome. I wish I could switch cameras, but I can't. I'll give you guys a bird's eye view, I guess. Somewhat. Right? I'm going to sauce this one more time. Let's see how I did. Huh? What do you say? Oh, God. That's what you want right there. See that? That one's a little bit, you can tell that this is the most cooked part. Same with this side. But you got this right here, this right here, this right here. You could, and probably that end piece one it would be the best. I'm gonna say right now, that's what you want in a rib cook. Now, is it going to hit that tenderness and that mouthfeel of what that smoker inside can do? I'm going to tell you right now, probably not. Is it going to be good? Let me put it this way. You see them toy food things that they're made out of plastic and they look absolutely perfect? That's what that thing makes. This thing here makes just fucking sometimes deliciousness, but it's hard to pull it off. I mean, I don't even know what that's another thing about ribs, I'll tell you guys. Okay, that thing in there keeps the constant pressure or temperature perfectly. All the time, it's that temperature. That's why it gets that cook. But temperature ain't always that important either. You don't have, I mean, if you cook your ribs at, like this does, like 240 to 350, you're not going to end up with a bad rack of ribs. Now, let me show you this. First of all, you can see these bones are showing more than the rest of them. So you want to lift it this way because there'll be more meat to hold on down there because you see what's happening here. Yeah. Let's see if I can just, here. There it is. Mm-hmm. Here, Yogi. Here, Yogi. Okay, so at this point of the game, you're like, okay, how are you going to go that on the grill and sauce it and do what you're saying you're going to do? I don't know what those are. Tendons of some sort. Check that. Okay. But, so at this point, I was just rolling it over on this side so you could see how beautiful that looks. And here, I'm going to do this. Look at that. That's what you want. I don't know what these little tendons are. Probably have to cut them out, but whatever. It's just the way the meat is, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's what you want when it comes out. You can get, now, don't get me wrong. You can go to the big bark holy thing right there with just doing it without wrapping it. There's a big difference. I see it already. This though, the bark gets huge bark, and there's not a lot of meat on spare ribs. So you don't want that much bark, or it's just all bark. I guarantee you I'll cut into that thing and it'll be good. Don't get me wrong. It'll be good, but it will be too much bark and too little meat. Baby backs, don't wrap them. Try that. So I'm going to flip this rack back over. That bone just fell out. Get my slicer out. By the way, slicer, Cutlux. You look up Cutlux on Amazon. Love this knife. Sharp as fuck. Take care of your knives, obviously. Inexpensive as well. And yeah, great slicer. I'm not sponsored. Obviously, I'm not sponsored by anybody except for RTTV. But I will give you this one too. Victorinox. That thing right there changes the game when it comes to butchering. Like this thing, I butchered this thing with it. That back flap of, and anybody knows ribs runs. I'll show you right where it runs because it's right there. Runs right down through here. I took this thing and I went, and that thing was off. And that's $20. So if you don't have knives, then there's no excuse. All right. I'm going to go right down through here. Yeah, beautiful. Now see these four. These ones I have to go gently on. There's only one rib that I'm going to get out of that. Okay, now a general tip for making the competition rib. You see, this one here loose. This one here is about to be. That one there I just pulled out almost. that right there is going to be a perfect fucking rib. And did I got a small smokes ring there. You can see a little bit. It's hard to do with the Weber. But that is your perfect competition rib. All right, so what we do with the rest of these, obviously these are going to fall apart. I'm going to just cut that. See, things falling. That one right there, I scalped it right on the end. The bone ran too much that way and I didn't see it. Top piece of meat looks great though. This one right here, that's a fall off the bone. That's not gonna fly as far as competition. Now, this is where we're going with this. See that fucking thing over there with all the hot coals in it? That perfect one right here. Do the rest of the rack right here. Other one can't get. That one's gonna fall right. That one right there. That's for now. I'll put the rest on afterwards. And these are nice. Toast on that side. I mean, these are going to be good no matter how you do it. They're definitely, see, to get those perfect ribs, you're going to lose a few on the rack. Trust me, that's a given. You're going to lose a few on the rack. You just give them to people at the party. Here, try this. And they love it. And don't forget to do the bottom. Because I'm going to give you a little secret here again. Because, hey, I want the best competition. I don't want to win just because I didn't tell anybody or nobody knows the secrets. I want to win because I won against the best. But when you bite into a rib, let me go back here. When you bite into a rib, let me get this one that's falling apart. Everybody bites into a rib this way. So the first thing their tongue touches is the bottom. So where do you want your flavor? Little fun fact. Look at that though. I only get 2 ribs out of that whole thing that were falling off and not. I always see I'm doing it again. I'm going competition style. Even though I didn't really mean to. I just wanted to cook a fucking rack of ribs. Oh God. You want to make a good rack of ribs? That's what part of it is. That you got to do that. These things, Look at the back of these things, how charred that is. I don't know if those are going to be good. It seems, well, it seems, wait, it seems. Look. Okay, sorry about the hands and the bark all over the hands. But look how juicy that is. That is a lovely looking rib. I'll tell you that right now. I'm gonna taste that one. I gotta taste it. So I gotta flip these first. And throw a little more sauce on them. Fucking things. Yeah. Yeah, I'm slacking over here. I'm slacking. Things, and you don't want them to burn. I bet you they're getting close. They're good. Wow, they're actually really good. I think I might have a new thing. Although I gotta try this. Let's try this thing, right? Big bark, no wrap. First of all, real salty. But that is unbelievable. It's a little salty. Like I said, it's quite a bit salty. Man, but that is pop. That is fire. It's a thin bone. And you can see how that bite took it clean off the bone and left a bite mark still. Even doing it unwrapped. I got it. Here. Yeah. I could see doing it with it. You know, maybe we'll do 45, 16, 52 next time. That's funny. You gotta admit that's funny. And that sauce hits the spot. I might have just told you my secret. That, holy shit. Wow. I don't even like ribs, damn it. I'm not supposed to like ribs. No. You know, I got a big light in my eyes and a big truck in the way. I can't see anything. Wow. I gotta say, well, that was salty though. Way too salty. For some reason, that was that was a salty fucking part. That's over salty. There must have been a clump of salt right there because that's salty. Not that I mind salty, but makes me more thirsty. So, anyways, we're pulling these because you can see how that sauce cooked on really nicely too. I could sauce them one more time and then put the lid on and get them really baked on. But after tasting that, I don't think there's any need. I think this is the best. I'm gonna go out and I haven't even tasted the other ones yet. And I didn't wrap that one, so we're not gonna compare yet. Hold on. There's another one. That's the final deal. Put that on hold. Maybe on the soft side of your grill. Make sure you have that done. Here I am in fucking competition mode again. Never mind. I mean, yeah, definitely give you guys some hints and tips and whatever. It's what I do. As like I said, I'd rather be beat by the best than someone that's lucky. Okay, which everybody will contest to last year. Gonna tell you the truth right there, boys and girls. Sorry, not sorry. But all right, let's go with one of these. Where's that best one? Right there. That's the best looking rib I've ever made, I think. Look at that thing. That is a thing of beauty. Now, if that meat pulls off the bone like the other one, I might have to just bring the lever over and just do that. We're going to see. That sauce is the sauce of gods. Kansas City sauce of gods. I changed it a little bit. I didn't go totally traditional. You know, you want to go totally traditional, watch Taste of History with Max Miller, which I watched. Yes, I will support him and say subscribe to that guy because that's some fun stuff to learn about food history. Final thoughts on this rib? Look at that fucking bite. Sauce. Almost over the edge. There's a couple things I would add to it. Got some great fucking heat. Could have added a little more sweet, I think. But seeing that all my friends are fucking cutting back on sugar. But the only thing I will say is it doesn't have that doneness. The whole perfectly, all the rib being done the same level. That's the only thing. Which sometimes that's fucking great. Sometimes that's just not like it's really truly smoked and professional and this and that. I'm going to tell you the truth on that. So although this is amazingly awesome for the Weber Kettle, it only lacks that. There's nothing else that this lacks. Nothing. I'm going to tell you right now, top rib I've cooked. Top best rib I've cooked on a Weber Kettle yet. No comparison. Best rib ever. And could have gotten 4 nice ribs out of it. At least. Maybe 5 or 6, but the meat's just laying on top of the bone. But, yeah, there you go. Then that sauce is fire. That sauce is a bomb. And I'm glad I added a little bit of that hot sauce because it gives you that little bit that's like, oh, wow. Yeah, my lips are actually tiny bit on fire. Tiny bit. Which is yeah. That is fire, boys and girls. That is fire. And this is honey. Evan Williams. But there is a fire, Evan Williams. It's got cinnamon in it. That's disgusting. But we'll fucking visit all the cinnamon and all that stuff tomorrow. Chili, brothers. Chili. So, anyways. There you go. That's a lie from tonight. No, I don't have a side dish. Drinking that shit just made that shit hotter. That's fucked up. Love you guys. Wish you the best. This is probably the way I'm going to say right now that is the best way that I like ribs. On the smoker, I can turn them out good, and I can turn out that nice, it's almost mealy, that nice, evenly cooked all the way through, everything perfectly cooked. That's what you achieve with keeping the fucking temperature totally the same all the way through. But that is literally the only difference. There's nothing else. I mean, okay. I will give a little bit of smoke flavor because I do end up with a little bit more smoke ring. But smoke flavor versus just good flavor. Do they want smoke flavor? Do they want good flavor? Do they want this fucking flavor that's gonna, you know what I mean? And here I go back in the competition. I know, but sometimes that's what it's all about. And there's many differences and there's many variations, and it's just like I said in the beginning. If you're ready to come and fucking cook ribs with me, because I'll put these ribs up against just about anything right now. These ribs right here, I will put them up to just about any rib that I've at least tasted. And I know I would put those up against my ribs last year at the fucking shit. And these ribs would probably beat mine. just because of the way they fall off the bone and the heat and the sweet and the whole shebang of that sauce. Those were perfectly cooked on the Weber Grabber Weddle. Yeah, you know. So anyways, love you guys. I can't see the chat anymore because they fucked me up on that. Good old YouTube. Just kidding. Just kidding, YouTube. Jesus. Don't get all fucking pissed at me. There it is. What? You set for these? You ready? You ready to have your mind blown? I might need a. No, wait. I got. Right. Hey, you know, I expect a review out of this too, you know. These things are ridiculous. And I'm not going to give you the one I half ate either. Yeah. Or the other one I half ate either. That one, I got to go back to this one. That's definitely a lot of bark, man. That's a lot of bark. I don't know if the judges are ready for all that bark. This one here, see, yeah. I mean, see, that's where, see how thin the meat is on that, and how much bark there is. That's like, sorry, that's not wasting food. That's rocking up. To pull off the bone ones. Oh, let's see. That last one actually stays on. Okay, look at that. Okay, I'm gonna try to talk the R&D staff into taking a one bite challenge on the wrap and the unwrap. See what they think. So I'll be right back to let you know how that works. Somebody gotta say, you're still alive, you know. Wow. Okay. Okay. Jimmy Buffett, rest in peace. Sauce is great. Ribs are fucking, cut from a pig. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. And I love you guys. Glad they put Honey and Evan Williams. All that jazz. And I gotta go inside and cut down this live here because no offense, but it's getting too long. And I cooked the ribs and everything. No, just kidding. Not kidding, but just no, I'm not getting it out. So get yourself a slicing knife. Get yourself a good fucking butcher's knife. So I'm gonna say to that. Evan Williams honey is good. Jenny will outsurpass the fucking ages. People that drink Jenny will fucking outlive everybody. That's not proven, but whatever. And I love you guys. One more thing. Get your pets spayed and neutered. Huh? Yeah, I guess so. I'm almost done. I said, let me finish. R&D staff, get your pets spayed and neutered. And rest in peace, Bob Barker. Good night, y'all. And I'll see you tomorrow, actually. Do some chili.